At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Acrisure Stadium.
Who's online?
Right in my pocket.
Mommy needs her dollar.
Her what?
Dollar.
I don't got it.
Where'd you put it?
Why?
Mommy needs it.
You just hit him. See, Peyton just hit him in the face. Peyton just smacked him.
I didn't know he was right behind me.
Yeah. Let's get it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They turn to Harris to begin the drive. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Nice.
This 2nd and 4. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Second and 9 from the 44. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Harris running straight ahead, and he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Yaya Diaby got in there behind the line and dropped him for a loss on the play. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Blocked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. That's how you run the screen right there. The defenders get out of place, and then there's a lot of room to maneuver for your running back.
That's because all the defenders, or I should say the bulk of the defenders, were chasing the quarterback. Great disguise, great fake. Got the screen out there, turned into a large gain.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. To throw, Mayfield. And it's caught. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
second and goal from the 1. Mayfield going to take it on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Buccaneers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Wilson. And here's Freiermuth again. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the gun, it's Wilson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Throwing again here, Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But he's certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 9. Now it's Wilson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And the Buccaneers will take over here just shy of the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Mayfield to throw it. And a catch right side by Evans. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's Mayfield. Oh, trying to fit it into Shepard, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Throwing is Wilson. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. From the shotgun, Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
From the gun, Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Throwing, Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Mayfield. Completes this again to Shepard. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Mayfield looks to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Mayfield now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Bucky Irving.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Buccaneers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that will lead you into bigger errors.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Jamel Dean.
They picked it in the end zone. They're glad he brought it out